Hello, welcome to another Fight Night Champion video. So today I'm going to be doing Muhammed Ali versus Joe Frazier from their first fight back in 1971. So with the ratings this time it was a bit difficult because I wasn't sure obviously how to really rate them. Overall I thought Ali was the better fighter, watching most of his fights on YouTube. Joe Frazier was a brilliant fighter as well, one of the best of his era. But obviously Ali was obviously the greatest for a reason, and I think he was the best heavyweight in that generation of heavyweights for the time. So what I've done is I've changed their appearance as well to match their first fight appearance. Hopefully it looks accurate on the screen. And yeah, so what I've done is I'm going to beat Ali because he did lose the first fight. So what I'm going to be doing in the future is when I do these matchups, I'm going to be the loser and see how I can do like a sort of realistic rematch, if that makes sense. And then obviously Joe Frazier's 91 rated. I think I've adjusted his rating as well, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, he'd still be a dangerous fighter to go against. For the arena as well, obviously they didn't find anything like this during their time period. The closest thing I could probably think of would be this arena, the Metro Arena. So yeah, with the settings, I'll just do it 12 because 15 is far too long. With the settings, I'm just going to leave it as it is. And yeah, like, let's see what happens in this fight.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessa.
So yeah, here we go. So Joe Frazier versus Muhammed Ali.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
So the key for this would be obviously just to use the jab, keep Joe Frazier at
well, it's got to be the jab
distance,
because the jab is the measuring stick. Make sure that the taller man keeps that advantage. Make sure that the shorter man stays where he belongs.
What a bulldozing uppercut by Joe Frazier. Hits him in the mug with the right. Parries that punch away. Combo lands.
That's what we don't want to do. Stay in the corner and just let him throw bombs at us. That's not a good idea at all.
Smoking Joe with a good solid left hand. Finish with yeah! Frazier's combination punching is working well here. He missed with that headshot. Good block by Muhammad Ali. Halfway through this round. Two good jabs by Joe Frazier.
That's a good combination. Joe Frazier's jab is quite good.
Very much looks like it'll be a chess match.
Yeah, this is a Bobby Fischer type fight, no doubt about that. It's a matter of who moves their pawn, and each guy doing a real careful job and a thoughtful job before they touch those pieces.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Joe Frazier's right hand scores well.
That's the plan as well, just to make sure we're keeping him at range and make sure Joe Frazier can't land these heavy shots. I mean, there's a few times this round, like that shot there where he's hit us hard. You can see on the health bar it's damaged a little bit, but the main thing is just keep him at distance and pick him off, and eventually his stamina will wear out. And that's the best way to beat Joe Frazier in this game. If you try and get him close like that, the control does vibrate all the time, which means he's using power shots. So he's not just tapping us, he's really putting full force into it.
Frazier's ability to get to his man paid
A lot
off
of
well
recovery
there.
there
He
as well,
damaged him
which
in
is
that
really
round.
good, to be honest.
Move out.
I mean, how much is it going to be on it? 96%. It's quite good, 80% for Joe Frazier as well. I mean, hopefully the computer doesn't use all of his stamina, because that's what a lot of fighters have been doing on him recently. I haven't actually recorded a lot of stuff in it, and when I have, when I have the stamina on the fighters just goes just like that within like 2-3 rounds of using it, and he beats him. So hopefully Jeff Frazier can be a bit more like consistent or considerate with his stamina.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Nowhere close, that punch by Muhammad Ali. Ali's scoring with that right hand. How about that exchange? And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Muhammad Ali. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And now a well-placed hook to the head. Nothing there on the punch by Muhammad Ali. Halfway through round number 2. Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Muhammad Ali.
I mean,
Muhammad Ali
so far
blocks
this round,
that punch.
I mean, Joe Frazier's had his moments, but I think we've done enough to win the round so far.
Oh, his opponent got away from that uppercut.
Again, Joe Frazier's using so much stamina. It's the second round out of 12. And
that is a sharp uppercut by Joe Frazier.
Nearly half his stamina already. It's insane.
That Frazier style, bobbing and weaving and the left hook coming in. What do you need to be concerned with beyond just the obvious?
Well, the body punch, not just the one up top. It's so easy to be intoxicated, drunken by the one coming out of that weave upstairs. But he drops one off downstairs.
Huge uppercut from Smokin' Joe. Frazier scoring very well with the uppercut. What could his opponent be doing to defend against it better?
Well, if he sees that hand drop a little bit, instead of the shoulder tipping, if you drop that hand to throw the uppercut, there could be an opening, and he should look for that with the hook. Counter right back. That hand drops, bang, beat him to the mark with the hook.
I'm not sure how the judges are going to score it, but I know obviously the tactics for this, and normally how I play is don't really throw hardly any shots in the last minute just to save stamina. It normally works, to be fair, but sometimes they might be judging it from the start and end of every round. So, good recovery as well again.
It's too much for him. You keep it up. Nice work.
90%, Joe Frazier 59%. So he's basically used all of his half his stamina within 2 rounds, which is just crazy. Like, third round, how much is he going to use this time? Another 20%? Like, it's insane.
By a mile.
That's the thing that I like about this game sometimes. Is I've tried many times before to adjust it where the fighter is less reserved. Sorry, is more reserved and makes it a bit more long-winded and makes it a better fight. But it just seems like the computer can't be non-aggressive, and I've used all different types of fighters as well for this method, and nothing seems to be working.
Off target with that hook. Smokin' Joe Frazier lands a big uppercut. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Muhammad Ali.
That was a good shot there from Ali as well. That did some real damage to Joe Frazier. But again, not going to go nuts.
Quick snapping hook, and it does damage.
Because the controller's still vibrating, which means that he's still hitting me hard.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is.
You can do stuff like that
Well, the
and
only
really
time you just say
take control.
when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
A solid, true uppercut
Now we're
by
hitting with
Muhammad
Frazier and
Ali.
but it's not simple. It's just rushing in there and just trying to destroy him.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Frazier's having a lot of success with that short hook on the inside, Teddy. How's he pulling it off?
Oh, first of all, he's got his opponent dropping his right hand a little bit. He's finding a home. There's a wide open spot.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Muhammad Ali.
And then he took his head clean off.
Teddy, the influences in the corner of Joe Frazier, Yank Durham,
I think
and Eddie
the key
Fudge,
there
what
is
effect
just
have they had on him?
do the odd right hand
effect that
to
both
the head,
guys
he is
are the
quite
same
slow
kind of guys.
compared to us.
Reliable, dependable guys,
When he's
guys you
attacking,
can
obviously
trust,
he is tough,
guys you can
but
move
because he's so
forward in
small
your career
compared to
with
us in terms of
and
height
not miss a
and
step.
his weight as well,
And guys that align well with Frazier's style.
But in real life, obviously, Joe
understand what his
Frazier used
strengths
that to
are,
his advantage.
and they
Always getting on the inside, damaging hooks to the head and body. That's what made him one of the best heavyweights of his generation. I wouldn't want to go up against a prime Joe Frazier. Like, people talk about Mike Tyson was a great fighter, but Joe Frazier was a different animal in his day.
Missed the target with that hook. And the countdown, the final moments
To the end of the
this
round,
round.
I mean, I'm not sure what's obviously going to happen. Mate, I think it's quite even, but this round will definitely hit Joe Frazier more with better shots in the other 2 rounds. But again, time will tell. So recovery 5%, Joe Frazier 4%.
You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side.
88% of us fighters for Joe Frazier. This is what I mean. I don't understand how a fighter can use nearly all of his stamina within 3 rounds. Joe Frazier hasn't been on us every single second of the fight, so he's using so much stamina for nothing. Look, I barely hit him as well, in terms of damage. He looks fine, but yeah.
So 3 rounds
I mean, obviously,
in the
he's winning
books
by
here. Joe Frazier's
by
up
a
2
point,
rounds
but
to 1 on Teddy's scorecard.
his stamina
Punch stats don't always tell
so
the story,
low.
but in this case,
He's won
been
2
the
rounds
busier
for
man,
what,
throwing more
basically,
punches.
Yeah, but he's also had to do
his
a lot
stamina
more work just to keep his opponent
Look at it now.
just to keep
His
him
health
defensive.
is so
Does
far
that
down
hurt him
to the
as
bottom.
the fight
Just from
goes
one
on?
shot, he's got no stamina.
That's a huge left hand from Muhammad Ali.
I don't see this fight lasting more than 1 more round after this. All you got to do is now is attack his body.
Oh, and he's going to
just
the
go to the
body
head.
well.
He has got good recovery, but his
Trying to
stamina is
land
so
that
low.
upstairs and was off
It's
the
hard to
mark.
really see. Look at the damage I'm doing
Good
on
block
Joe
by
Frazier.
Joe. He gets to him with it. Look
See
at
that? I've just destroyed him.
just
It's cool.
the other guy's fight.
This would never happen. It's a
It's
great
not
knockout.
his
It's good
fight at
action,
all.
but
He is
this would never happen.
No, he should have been on the inside.
Quite disappointing,
He
to be
pulled
honest,
out,
'cause this is
pulled
a
out
good
into a
matchup,
world of trouble,
but
a world of punches.
it's just
He goes
unrealistic.
down for the first time, but you can just get a sense that he's going to be okay. It doesn't look like he's that damaged.
No, exactly, Joe. That was just a brush fire. But he doesn't want it to be
Another
forest
shot.
fire. So he's got to think in his head, why did I get caught?
Actually recovered. Probably I was too slow there to do anything.
Unable to land clean by Joe
But it's
Frazier.
getting more.
Blocks it away.
A lot more easier.
Boy, as bad off as Frazier was just moments ago, you almost get the sense that momentum may soon be on his side after standing up to that punishment. Ali's
It's a
movement
different
moved out
fight now.
there. He
Like,
avoided
a
that
round
punch.
ago, it was competitive. Now it's just, now it's different. Like, it's a completely different fight. We're on the front foot, dominating Joe Frazier. Like he's done nothing.
Nice block by Joe Frazier. Oh, what an exchange!
Oh, keep your distance.
Frazier's on the
See that?
wrong
That's a good
end
counter.
of a
I mean, that's wiped
razor-sharp
out his health.
hook.
I don't know if it's because of the stamina or how the game works, but we're seriously dominating.
Now he ties
We're
up
not even
there.
really jabbing or using the right hand.
Combo
arm.
lands upstairs.
It's more hook than nothing.
blocks that belt line well.
So look at his stamina, so low. This is unrealistic. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know it's a video game, it's meant to be, obviously like just a simulation and stuff, and like a Fight Night prediction version of it in there, but this would never happen. Like, look at our stamina.
Momentum now could carry
Ali's stamina is
scoring that knockdown.
78%, which is not bad considering we've done 4 rounds. Joe Frazier's 28%. No chance. That would never happen. I just don't see it.
Frazier's heading out
Look,
there
he's
for this
stumbling
round,
to us already.
hoping
Like,
that his
like
legs
he's
are
drained.
under him the way they need to be. He was
I'm gonna make
dropped
this
the last round.
for sure.
Whoa, he's going to find out. See, that's...
I think Joe Frazier needs to just bulldoze his way in and start clinching after being dazed. Joe Frazier's not looking so solid on his feet.
I thought it was decent go down.
And yet
Bang, look at
another
that
big
clean
shot comes
shot
in.
there.
Joe Frazier's down.
Jab just
It was a piercing
rocked him back in,
combination
no
that
chance.
put him on the floor.
Well, you stand in front of your man too long, not doing anything.
It's a good
That's
finish.
what's going to happen.
Winning by knockout is always good.
So Frazier gets up, but Teddy,
It's
you
tough,
can
it gives him
tell
that.
that he has been damaged.
Yeah, the key here is not to incur
Yeah,
more
another-
damage. Get in close, tie up your opponent.
He actually recovered quite well, to be fair. Normally, on here, after a couple of knockdowns, the fight ends.
Oh, what a great ability to recover. A huge uppercut by Muhammad Ali. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it.
Big shot.
Oh,
Can
man, that
you
was a good
believe
shot.
that? What a
Look at that
huge
bang.
punch.
No
You couldn't have seen that one
health.
coming.
That's all
And
like
those are the
time
ones you
required.
usually
Bang.
don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more
I love it, the
sophisticated,
angle
the
he
ones
got
that
from
are a
that.
little tighter in the gym. You don't have training
No
for these.
chance.
That's it. The fight is over. Muhammad Ali's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout
I mean, we
here
pulled it back
tonight.
obviously with the knockdowns and stuff, and
Muhammad
we were
Ali
winning by the
is
end
your
of the fight.
winner
But
by
yeah, it was a good fight. I did enjoy doing that. It's just look at the power shots for Joe Frazier compared to us. Apparently we only threw 2
Yeah,
power
bring down
shots
the
in the whole
and
fight.
make sure that more
He did
people are gonna be
244.
talking
That's
about you
insane.
when they leave the
We didn't
arena
even throw
tonight.
hardly any punches compared to Joe Frazier. That's insane. Yeah, that's us in the fight. 5th round knockout for Ali. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll speak to you next time.